Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the Sexy Cigar Lounge. I am your host at J Dub the King, aka JJ. And I do have my family and my friends here. First of all, Chrissy, where the hell you been at?
I've been working, JJ, man. That goes out here. Gotta be focused. Gotta be disciplined. But y'all know y'all my fam. I ain't forget about y'all.
Man, it feel like you've been gone for about a year now. You know what I'm saying?
It's been what, like a month. You
Hey, what
read.
you got on right now? What are you
Oh, you
modeling today?
already know. Sexy
Oh,
Cigar Lounge.
okay.
Official,
You got the merch.
boy.
You
Yeah.
got
If
the merch
I ain't
on
got
tonight.
the merch, what y'all doing, man? We got hats, shirts, cups, man. Go ahead and hit up JJ for the merch.
For sure, for sure. Hey man, we got Tiff in the house. What up, Tiff?
Hey, man, I'm just on here trying to see what the hell y'all talking about tonight, and I'm a keep it.
You never keep it like that, Tiff.
Yeah, right.
You never keep it like
I'm
that.
gonna do my best today. I'm gonna do my best today. But y'all gotta make sure this one right here, cause he like to poke me. So
Pause.
this
Oh,
one right here, he
I
like to
Nice.
poke
haven't
me.
seen
What's going
that
on
since
here?
Facebook up in this mud. Do they still got the Pope?
I got my dog Jalen in the building, of course. What up, Jay?
What's going on, everybody? It's a pleasure to be with y'all again.
Hey man, for sure. So is that it? Is that it? Shit. Is that all you want to tell the people? It's a pleasure to be with. Never mind,
It
man.
is a pleasure.
Anton, what up, my guy?
JJ, family, what's going on with y'all? I'm happy to be back as usual. And if you haven't, to all the listeners and watchers, if y'all haven't and are not following the Sexy Cigar Lounge, make sure you're doing so on all social media platforms. Appreciate y'all checking in with us tonight.
Yeah, what's the weather in Detroit?
Man, cold in a mug. It was like 30 today.
It's
38
so
to be
cold in the deep.
I was
Have you
wondering.
ever? Yeah.
Drew, what up, dog?
Yo, what's good? Hey, we in here with the squad, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody. How was y'all Monday? Was it great?
Get up.
Don't be looking up at me, Tiff. Anyway, uh, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that bell for all the notifications, man. You know we be coming with that heat. As JJ always said, man, it's the hottest podcast on YouTube live right now, man. For
For sure.
sure.
Hey man,
We coming with another good one. Follow us on all social media platforms at the Sex Cigar Lounge. Back to you, JJ.
and another one.
hey man, last but not least, man, we got the queen in the building.
Hey, Stinker Buds. I'm fussing at the dog. I
What up,
hear
big dog?
another dog. It's good. A ghetto Monday. You know how it go. I was wondering why Dub had on all that flannel. Got a little hot and bothered a little bit. I was like, oh, it's so hot. But
Did you say ghetto Monday?
yeah, it's a
Looking
ghetto
real
Monday.
wavy.
It's a
She said
ghetto.
she wondering why he got on all that flannel.
Yeah, it's a ghetto Monday for sure.
OG Bobby, OG
Bobby
Triple G
Johnson.
blood, Anton in the building.
But yeah,
Hey
make sure
man,
y'all follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok. We got a Facebook group. I don't know if you guys joined that yet, but look for the Sexy Cigar Lounge Facebook group. We be in there chatting and talking crap whenever we got a show. Got a live comment section going in there. So make sure y'all check us out. Make sure you get your merch from JW King on IG. If he doesn't answer the first time, 'cause he does that to us, make sure you send it 2 or 3 times. Say, hey, I need my merch for the Sexy Cigar Lounge. I want to be a part of the movement. And just make sure y'all subscribe. Click the bell at the top. Make sure y'all like this show because y'all like to comment and don't like the channel. Like, and subscribe. Hey,
hey man, if you watching on Facebook, please share, please share, please share. All right, hey man, we got a hot topic tonight,
mm,
and I think it's something that I think that we can really, you know what I'm saying, talk about, and this topic could go several different ways, man. Is the manosphere a mask for misogyny. Are men going into the manosphere just to dog women?
They going in the Manosphere.
What y'all think about this topic, man?
Oh man,
Men
going into the what
exist
now?
just to dog women out.
Manosphere.
What is? I thought that's what you said. What in the world is that?
Manosphere is
Oh, metasphere. Like, oh, got you. Okay.
manosphere.
Manosphere.
Yeah.
Manosphere.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Manosphere.
look that up while y'all talking about it. Give me 2
Why you?
seconds.
I'm gonna just
I
say
got you. I got you. I got you.
it's an
I'm
echo
already here.
chamber where young men hang out and where their insecurities are fed on by some of the most vile men on the internet. And it's far from harmless. Some of these acolytes are inspired by each other to commit mass murder.
Oh,
Got
so
that?
I wouldn't go that deep into the mass murder and shit. I think Tiffany just pulled that one out of there.
I'm
But well, this is what I think.
That's what Google said,
I'm gonna
JJ.
have to
But
look this one up. Hold on, I got to double.
I'll just be making stuff
but
up,
but
So
but,
man.
let's just
but,
say black, the murder
but
part
this
out.
is
Just say for black men aren't doing mass murder to women.
yeah. Let's talk about the urban
The urban.
the urban part of this, man.
I gotta look that.
What
This
up,
is
Jay?
our
We got Jay in the building. Salute to my little brother Jay Edwards in the building, man.
Hey
Um,
Jay.
so the manosphere, I think, you know, men men groups on social media, you know, we got Clubhouse that we be on, and we done seen several, you know, men rooms where they just dog out women. Um, they got certain podcasts that just dog out women. They got certain um, Facebook groups that dog out women. You know, what y'all think about this whole situation, man?
I think that shit weird.
I think it's for
Oh,
lames and undesirable, less desirable men.
is it the 2023 He Man's Woman Hater Club?
That's what I was just about to
Is
say.
that what it is?
Is you talking about the He-Man Woman Hater Club?
Okay.
I think it's a competition and men against each other at this point. I don't even know if I want to throw women up in there. Y'all competing against each other at this point.
Competing against for what?
I mean, at the end of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, they all had girlfriends, so
They did,
they weren't really hating on women. They were just mad because they couldn't get them.
So they would cap.
Ego swinging
but
contests.
that no man.
Well, they was
well, well,
married,
well,
wasn't they?
what started this whole situation, man?
That little girl in 8th grade that broke their heart.
Uncle Kevin.
I think it was before Kevin.
I think it went to an all-time high when Pookie and them was able to recite Kevin Samuels like it was the Bible and then qualify to speak Kevin's rhetoric. So those same people got made YouTube, they made podcasts, they made memes, they made TikToks, they made everything to create this whole thing at the and I'm not disagreeing with you that didn't happen before that, but it got brought to a larger audience so everybody sees it now because like Tiff said, those little girl that hurt him in 8th grade and the fact that Kevin gave them ammo, but it wasn't ammo for them, it was ammo for a high earning man, not ammo for Pookie and Ray Ray. So I think what happened was Pookie and Ray Ray got attached to these quotes that Uncle Kevin said and felt like, oh, I can say what Uncle Kevin said, but he wasn't talking to them. So I think they took it and ran with it. Then everybody jumped on the bandwagon. If a man can quote you Kevin Samuels like the Bible, it's a red flag. So I think that's literally what happened with it. Took off, disrespect me. I mean, he didn't disrespect me. I think he did a show. We did a show 4 weeks back, months back, about Kevin Samuels. I had to change my view on him because a lot of
Come
women.
on to the mic, DW.
Oh, a lot of women went looking for the drama that Kevin was given, and they went on the show and called in. So that was their fault. But I think people took tidbits off of what was said and ran with it. That's when I think the manosphere kind of got big and large in the hotep and misogyny and all. It gave people balls to swing with. That's all I feel. My opinion.
It happened when y'all niggas was on TikTok doing that broom challenge, and that shit opened up a portal and caused the pandemic, and everybody went fucking crazy. And that's when that shit happened. Go back,
No,
go back and look that shit up. I'm dead ass serious. But all jokes aside, right? I think what it is that when Kevin Samuels was talking to certain dudes, right, like D Dub said, I think every dude that probably felt the way about women in their past or women that they deal with in general felt like they could jump in that lane. Like everybody got their own lane, and niggas are swerving in the other lanes that they ain't got no business being in. I personally do feel that because I feel like a lot of dudes be speaking on stuff that don't really pertain to them. They just want to add themselves into the conversation because they're a man. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
So, Jalen, so what you think about this, man?
I think the manosphere is patriarchy and mediocrity embodied. When you hear these people spew their rhetoric, it really gives I left high school a virgin and I'm mad that the girl I wanted to hook up with was probably hooking up with somebody who bullied me. And I think that when you hear these ideas manifest, specifically on social media from people like Kevin Samuels and his acolytes, they have no logical basis for their arguments. It's always some variation of what a woman is not bringing to the table, when in actuality, they can't match whatever woman they're criticizing. I think that leads to the logical conclusion the manosphere is just a place for, people who don't have a big dick energy.
Oh wow.
Well, I think that that this whole thing started with I guess during the pandemic when everybody had enough time on their hand to think of of shit and it blasted off at that point, man. A lot of guys got on the internet and really started getting into their feelings about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think it started a whole pandemic of men just joining together. So um, I don't know. What you think about this, Chrissy?
I kind of agree with Jalen a little bit. You know, when he said that they ego and they trying to pretty much who dick bigger than who.
But is that
I
trauma?
don't really think. You said what, you up?
Is that considered trauma?
I think
I call it
it's
high school trauma to
more
give it a name. High school trauma.
they trying to prove themselves, prove their manhood.
Mm,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's like they trying to prove their manhood. Why? You got, I don't know.
who
The men, can y'all speak about that, like in terms of like the men's culture? Like, do y'all see that men fighting against other men to prove they manhood? Like, that's something
on the
common y'all see?
football field,
In
on the
life,
on the basketball field,
in life,
I call cap though.
when you're going out in the mall and you was getting numbers in high school, seeing who can get most numbers.
in
You get the
life,
numbers that you wanted though, Dub. You got the numbers that wanted you to have. You couldn't get everybody the number that you want to have.
Oh, of course. I
So
mean,
that's what she's talking about. The ones that didn't get that number are the ones they desired, are the ones that's in this manosphere.
Talking to the mic, DW.
Oh, those are the ones that didn't get into the manosphere, or those are the ones that had the high school trauma. I called it because at this big age I'm at, we hear it all the time. Well, Keisha from high school didn't choose me because I was 5'9" and dude was 6'1". Y'all always go off height. Y'all always go off this and that, and it's not always that. It's always the stigma put on women because of somebody told you something they didn't like about you. So I think that's when they create this whole little network. It's like a whole couple of subgroups of men now that's popping up out the blue
well,
that was hurt and it had trauma. To me,
I don't think they was raised right, D Dub, because women, the older women like aunties and my older cousins, the males too, they taught us a simple thing in high school. Everybody not gonna like you. So going back to what I was saying about the numbers thing, if you didn't get a girl number, you wasn't about to go to school next day talk about the one or two numbers you didn't get.
But
Or
you talk about in your 30s and your 20s and your 40s.
that's
And we gotta
insane.
deal with that.
That's weird to me.
So
where it started from.
that's why I don't understand, because
Sorry.
I don't even remember girls from middle school, let alone high school. So uh, to to be talking about that in my 30s and 40s, that's crazy to me. I don't get the logic behind it. I think it's an excuse for bullshit that niggas be saying. I think a lot of times, especially on Clubhouse, I think it really be content, to be honest with you. I don't think niggas really feel like that. Maybe they do. To me, I can't understand it because I don't live my life like that, so I'll never understand that shit.
I
Yeah.
agree, Drew. I don't think these dudes really be really serious about everything that they say. I think they do it because of social media. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, um, I really don't. Now I'm gonna say this: and maybe some guys out there that are really truly angry. You know what I'm saying? But the people that we see on social media being like this, I don't think that they really feel like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that they super go hard on social media because they behind a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line of the situation, man. And shouts out to everybody that's watching because we got a lot of viewers right now, man. I know y'all want to chime in. Please go over to the chat, chime in, and you know what I'm saying. Let us know what you think.
But JJ, aren't those the win? Sorry, I get what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying, but I think those are the ones that's creating these podcasts that are centered around things like that, and the memes and the. Y'all, please excuse the dog in my background. She just being extra. The
Can't hear.
podcast and the memes and the storylines, like all of it may not be real, but there's some truth in some of that stuff that they saying. And I think if you look at most of the people that are having these conversations, as a woman, I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, he wasn't chosen first on the team. He wasn't picked on the starting five. He got subbed in probably the third quarter, fourth quarter. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking because the way how hard they go is definitely filled with misogyny too. Because it's kind of like, dang, you mad? You that mad? Talk to me about this thing. Let me know what's going on. I may not be that person that you think I am because you may put certain women on certain pedestals and they not on the pedestals. But it's like, you drink that Toledo bottle? But sorry, it just. But it's kind of like they be the same ones that troll every day, the same ones that be stuck on a storyline. You know what I mean? Let's just see what I can do to trigger a black woman. But in all actuality, we looking at y'all like y'all crazy. Because it's the same ones that go over and over again. You're like, dude, who hurt you? But if you say that, the black woman always trying to put trauma on us, bruh. I know you're kind. I'm a woman. We can spot it about like y'all can spot a woman that's jacked up. We can spot the man that's jacked up too. Like I don't want that baggage.
Hey,
You got to go get healed first.
can I wake some up real quick?
Please wake it up. Truth.
So these niggas these dudes that y'all are wondering why they hate women, they don't really hate y'all. They really like y'all. They just can't get y'all. So they gonna go on here. Think about it. Let's talk about Clubhouse. A lot of us be on Clubhouse, right? Every dude that come in a room and talk about a specific woman actually like that woman. When a dude come in there and he talk about big girls, he really like big girls. But he gonna come in the room. It's almost like, remember back in the day when you was in like third grade and the dude liked the girl and he liked her so much he pulled her hair, he did anything to agitate her to get her attention. That's what these dudes be doing. It's sad, bro. Like you can't come in the room and be like, dang, D-Dub, I'm looking at your PTR, baby girl, you look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Give a compliment. You gotta come in here and be like D-Dub talking, and he be like, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. These black ghetto chicks come in here and say they don't need a man.
Oh my
Man,
god.
they mad at the man because he make 40K or 50K. They want a dude that
For the
make
record, I am mad at the
100K.
man that makes 40K at this big age. Sorry.
But I'm just saying it's weird, bro, because that's what they be doing. And I don't know if it's just me. I think JJ, we done had this conversation. We we hear it soon as they say it. We could point it out and be like, oh yeah, he feeling her, he like her. Because
But Drew, let me tell y'all. Hold on, Drew. But this is what they gonna say. I know this because y'all above 6'3". Y'all can say that. They can't
bro,
say
I'm
that.
5'11", bro. Don't believe
I'm
that.
5'9".
I'm 5'11".
Exactly. But the
I'm
ones that
just
saying that to
6'2".
y'all, I'm telling y'all, Drew. If you or JJ at y'all big height, say something to somebody, it's gonna, well, man, you are tall. You ain't got to deal with what I got to deal with as a little nigga. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I know this. I can write the script off the top of my head. Am I lying, Chris? Into
But
y'all
y'all
have
don't
to
care
worry about
about
that because
height.
y'all
Y'all
nice
don't really
looking, y'all
care about
tall.
height though, right? Y'all
But
don't care
that's what I'm
about
saying.
height.
No, I do. I
I
do.
actually do. It's not. Well, I was gonna say it's not a make or break
I was
it,
trying
but
to throw y'all a lifeline. My bad.
I don't want it.
I probably will not. If somebody
5'10".
that's 5'4", I'll probably not gonna date just because I'm gonna look down on you, like
And we a
literally
lot of
from
women.
my height, like
Yeah.
that'll
And I'm
be looking down at you.
5'10". So yes, you gotta
Oh, you
be
Amazonian.
you gotta be. I can't do no 5'7", and I like to wear heels. So
But my thing, if you 5'8" and a girl you like 5'10", find you a girl
But
that's
no,
five
Drew,
foot
it's the
four, bro.
confidence
Like I
though.
don't understand this.
But Drew,
Yeah,
if you're
it
a
really
JJ,
is
confident
hey,
5'8", it
confidence.
hold
makes
on,
a difference. If you are a
JJ,
confident
stop
5'8", it
laughing,
makes a
JJ.
difference.
Hey, JJ, stop laughing, bro. I don't understand this, bro.
If you're a
JJ,
confident
help me,
5'8", you might get a little
Yeah,
please.
push. I can give you a
it
boost.
is
I
the
wear sneakers.
confidence
JJ,
though. That is key because
5'9",
guys,
5'9".
some dudes that be short, they be acting like they not confident. Like, nah, man, you never know what you might pull. Like, don't
JJ,
be ashamed. You can't
come
back.
Man,
on,
that don't
JJ.
mean nothing. I done seen ugly dudes with some of the baddest females all the time, man. So
Are they broke though, Dub?
a leprechaun,
Hello, Dub. Are they broke?
I guess they could be. I don't know. I don't really
Nah, them
be in
niggas ain't
those
broke.
pockets.
They not broke. They come with some type of add-on. We're not scooping dudes up at this big age. No, no. They come with an add-on.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, ugly and fine pockets. I guess that's a thing.
You say you guess.
Yeah,
I about
because
to say we
I
got some
mean,
money though.
I'm a dude, so you know what I mean. I ain't really dealing. I don't,
And you're not a short dude.
looks is first. I ain't short.
So is I'm trying to like that though. Is is the manosphere a mask for misogyny? Can anybody answer that one?
Say what?
I think it's an
Is the
outlet for it.
manosphere a mask for somebody for misogyny?
I think the misogyny already existed, and now that we have all of these social media platforms, yeah, it was already there. These dudes been, like you say, since high school, they've been wanting to say this. Nah, they found a way to get that outlet out, and they didn't got with they bitter homeboys or whoever, and
But duh, that's what therapy for, bro. Like, don't
I agree.
like don't bring it to social media, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, and I'm not trying to be like disrespectful when I say that. It really come off weak, bro. It comes off weak, bro.
Come on, weak
Like
as fuck.
if you coming
Excuse
in a
my
room,
French.
bro, or you on social media trying to holler at these chicks, bro, and you spewing your trauma from when you was in the third grade, cause little Tamika didn't want accept your Valentine's Day card, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like I can't even hang with you, fam. Like you know what, man? Just look, unfollow me,
Hey,
unfollow
hey,
me.
Lil Tamika is on.
Man, Tamika grown. She got kids. She married,
She
bro.
on
Even
next
if
level
she don't,
chef
she
right
probably don't even
now.
remember you, dog. So the
Cooking
fact
with
that
her.
you remember that one event from when you was in the third grade, bro, I'm questioning your sanity, bro. Seriously, like I'm not even trying to be funny. That don't, JJ, JJ. I need you to say something, bro. I need JJ. Come on, JJ. I need you to say something, bro. Cause this,
I got something to
I'm
say.
not like my mind. I can't wrap my mind around this whole thing, so I don't understand it. Maybe like Jalen, somebody say
I
something.
got something to say.
All right, good.
First of all, everybody in the chat, fuck you. Just want to let that be known. Just want to let that be known.
That diet Dr. Pepper.
If I ever become president, I
That,
promise you, IRS coming to everybody's house.
that
Everybody's house.
diet
Not
what?
mine.
Everybody.
They gonna turn around.
And y'all niggas ain't getting no reparations. That's all I want to say.
You've been wanting to say that since the third grade, Jalen?
It's some latent childhood trauma coming out here
Oh,
Yep.
that involves
What
Dr.
sound
Pepper.
like?
No, I think it come from the nerds. You know what I'm saying?
what?
And it wasn't the revenge of the nerds. It was like,
Dub, it is the Revenge of the Nerds. Because they got the nerds got money
Have
now.
you
but the
seen that movie,
nerds
Doug?
was cool back
Nah,
in
nah,
the
listen,
day, man.
No,
listen,
they
Doug.
weren't.
Have you
They
seen
had the
Revenge of the
girls.
Nerds?
The nigga that was catching flies had all of the women.
But
Come
how did he
on
get the
now.
girls, Dub?
Because he was catching flies with his bare
That
hands.
ain't why you got the doggone girls.
Doug, did you watch that movie?
He
Yeah,
didn't.
I did.
Oh,
Of course, the Revenge of the Nerds was one of my favorite movies.
I
Shit, back
believe
in the
it.
day,
I believe it. I
that
believe it.
was funny.
Boss man, you okay over there?
Hey man.
We got JJ lost for words.
I think they just trying to dress these words up and give it a different term. The
I
basketball
mean,
bros are the same people as these people talking about.
we need a misogynist male on here to kind of like balance it out because we trying to figure out what's
We got
They
going on in
busy
JJ.
their
right now.
head.
Oh man.
They busy right now. They family time.
Like I said, yeah, hey, these same dudes y'all talking about are at home with their wife saying, "Yeah, okay, sweetheart, cleaning, cooking,
And paying all the bills.
and paying all the bills." You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I call it cap, JJ.
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
really
a
cap.
lot of them try to push that narrative out because they settled. they didn't get the one they wanted. So
So you,
therefore, their storyline
That's
now is to, I
exactly
mean,
what it
bring
is.
everybody else along because in the famous words of JJ, we know them. We
Yep.
know them. So the ones that are pushing the agenda of the misogyny in the manosphere, all are capped to me. Most of them, I think, either it's an underlying issue behind all of it.
so you saying they was at home and because they wife didn't make them that chicken, that grilled chicken salad that night, they got on
The third wife was like,
whatever the case, they didn't get maybe sexual favors from their wife that night. So now, I mean, whatever the case may be, food. Or what did she pulled in the parking space first, and now he had to park on the street and walk all the way to the door. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, nah, he done hopped on the social media. He bitter. He not gonna make it direct. It's like passive aggressiveness. Is that what we getting at?
oh BS. I can't say it on YouTube. We got this.
I was gonna say like
It's BS.
the agenda that they trying to push is the man that they want to be like.
Yeah, that
No, but wait,
exactly.
Chris, I got a plot twist. That is them, but they got lucky and caught somebody. Think about it. Look at your face.
If that's them, then
No,
I don't
Chrissy,
know.
think
I
about it.
feel
The
like
ones that push
that's
that
who they
narrative,
want to be.
But
the
who
ones
they
that push that
got?
narrative, if you do a full 360 and look at them and they lives, right? Could they possibly be that person they're speaking of that actually got a golden ticket by one day just swiping right on the right person or running to
Is,
the right person
no.
is that the
and
person
got
that they?
lucky when somebody settled for them?
D-Dub, what
Yeah,
up?
that's what I'm saying. That somebody settled for they bullshit, and that ain't they ain't really because if they would have got that chick that they talk about, they wouldn't be saying that because she be chewing their ass up every night.
Nah, they sold that girl a dream, and y'all know that.
But were they that person that we're talking about?
Nah, they really not that person.
Who are they then? Does anybody know?
It's the person they want
Let
to
me tell you
be.
something. That's an alter ego online. That ain't who they
Yep.
is in real life. Hey, it's just like, man, you might got a coworker, right? She a whole bitch at work.
Ooh,
But you know why she a bitch at work? Cause her husband be cussing her ass out at home. So she come to work and she treat everybody else like shit. Cause she getting treated like shit at home.
well, that's
That's
what I
how
was
these
talking.
that's how
So the
these
manosphere is just a bunch of trauma bonded ass men
they be
Yep.
bonding over
Yeah,
their bonding over their broken
yeah,
heart.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I gotta say that
yeah.
initially.
It's
I
That's
mean,
like,
pretty
oh,
much
I
what
mean,
I was
man,
oh,
saying.
you got
you
cheated
can't
on
hate
too,
women.
bro? Me too. All these joints the
Oh,
same.
women ain't shit. They all cheating. There's been two girls that cheated on them. Now all 4 billion of us is
And
cheaters.
they got cheated on
Like,
because
what?
But you
that
can't.
part.
But you can't hate women so much when you got a mother and you probably got some daughters.
Sister's daughter.
You
Like
know what I'm
that's
saying?
weird, JJ.
Sister. You know what I mean? So, so that's how I look at the whole situation, man. It ain't no way you just go around just hate women. But again, just like Drew said, it's the alter ego that's online that, you know, some of the stuff they do say, I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy,
Cap.
like, is you really that mad? You know what I'm saying? But again, you can't love women. You can't hate women that much. You know what I'm saying? Unless a woman is dogging you out, and this is the only way you can be able to get it off your chest is trauma bonding with other men that's going through the same thing you're going through. You know?
You can't hate women and in the same sentence say I want to get married to this type of woman. Come on, bro. You got to pick a side. You either gonna hate women or you want to get married.
I
Can't be
disagree
both.
because these men still be hating women and still be married to them and dating them. They don't
That's
like them. Y'all done heard me say this so many times. They
that's
don't really like
weird,
women, but they not gay, but they don't really like women.
but that's kind of gay.
I mean, I
I
went
mean, but they
to
not attracted to men, you know. So that's what I mean when I say they're not gay. They're not
They just
attracted
don't.
to men,
They
I
like
but
went
they really don't
to
have no care, consideration, or any of that for a woman. So they don't really like them.
so that
So
make you
yeah,
semi that make you semi gay because you really hate women, but you
no, it
no,
don't
ain't
have
it's
willing to
like
go
nothing to
there
do
with
with them
men.
being gay. They're not gay at all. They just don't like women. Like they don't care for them. You know
So
what I
that's
right.
mean?
weird.
I think they don't like
I
themselves.
wanted to say
They
that
don't
in the
like
beginning. I
themselves.
was gonna say with this whole gay with
Yeah, I
them.
don't think it's gay at all. And y'all know I'll be quick to tell somebody they gay. I don't think it's gay. Yeah, I
No.
don't think it's gay at all. I just think that they done had their feelings hurt over time. You know what I'm saying? And they, and they done got to the point where they just have no respect, no care or consideration for a woman. So it's not gay. They just don't care about us. They don't like us.
Can y'all hear me?
I don't now we can, Jay. I don't
Yeah, we can hear
understand
you.
that,
Okay.
Tiff. How in the world can I not care about someone as fine as Chrissy? Like, make it make sense.
Because you don't care about her, you care about your physical attractiveness to her.
So you
Right.
saying they shallow?
No, what Tiffany said was right. I went to college with this feminist, and she said that most men hate women but love pussy.
What in the
They,
OG Baba Johnson just
they're
happened
not
to say?
they're not attracted to men. They're not attracted to men, but
I
they
mean,
don't give a fuck about a woman beyond her aesthetic.
They hate women but they love pussy. It's not a. It makes sense.
I mean, it do make sense.
Mm.
It's weird,
So it's a
but it makes
control
sense.
thing. They want to control. They figure if they mentally break down the woman, that woman may go for their bullshit. Oh, they BS.
I don't think it's control. I just think it's weird.
It's societal norms and it's horniness.
I agree.
But back in the day, you didn't want that wasn't normal. Like that's weird as hell now. If that's
But
how
but
folks
we
No,
can't
back in
even
the
feel.
day, they had care and consideration for women. They don't
it,
have
and we
that
can't even look
anymore.
at back in the day no more
That hasn't
because
been passed down. That
yeah,
wasn't passed down from our grandfathers to our fathers. That whole line of teaching was left in the streets with crack cocaine. It got took to jail. Whatever else happened is it that whole line of training was missed. It didn't get passed down to the men of our generation, to our fathers and to our brothers. So there's just a
so
whole generation, 2 generations of men who don't give a fuck about women, and it's just going
so
to continue like that.
so can we safely say that could be the reason why things are the way they are? Because think about it. If you think about fathers that were on crack or locked up, they're not teaching their sons certain things, right? So if you grow up not knowing that, you don't know how to talk to women or deal with women or respect women, right? So there's like a missing couple of generations of that being taught to young men, right? Because like if I grew up with no father, well I did, but my mother still made sure I respected women. But if you got a household where they ain't teaching you that, so when you go out here and start dating, you don't know, like some of the shit you doing, it ain't, you don't know. So you just doing whatever, like you know what I'm saying? You like, man, fuck that, man. My homeboy said fuck these bitches, get this money. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what my homeboy brother told me. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cause ain't nobody else teaching you the difference at home. So you listening to your homeboy brother, cause guess what? He older than y'all, and you like, shoot, he know better. So that's what I'm gonna do. So
But you
I mean,
but
And then they pass it on to their kids and so on and so on. And the cycle just continues.
hey, Anton, like
Yes, sir.
you try to correlate liking somebody to lusting after somebody.
Well, I mean, I was going in how Drew was talking about earlier when they was talking about pulling the girl pigtails or that, like, so you're gonna downplay what you really like about the person in order to offset their mind of how you coming. It's an indirect focus. So I just look at it like you should directly be truthful as opposed to not telling your truth because you feel like if you go indirect that if you're not if they don't like you or they don't take your advances, then it won't hurt as bad. It's gonna weaken the blow. And that, like, in the beginning, that just showed weakness. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
mental
but
weakness, emotional weakness.
what about the people that come on social media every day, all day? You know what I'm saying? And their main agenda is to attack women and to downgrade women. What about those type of people?
Yeah, they probably had it hard with women overall, and now they
You
find the
think so?
platform. I think so.
I think they had probably a bad relationship with their mom too.
I think that
That probably
Okay,
started.
and now yeah, Chrissy,
you're
go
right.
on.
I
So
think two things could be right, right, Chris, and both
Yeah, I
of
think it's a combination.
that's a
One of
combination.
that they might have had a good relationship with their mom, but women just in general treated them wrong. Maybe their mom coddled them too much and made them suckers. And so the women that they try to go after rejected them. And so the only woman they got a good relationship with is their mama, and other than her, they don't care about a woman. You know what I mean? Like it could be any combination of the thing. Is somewhere along the way though, a woman hurt them, broke their heart, made them feel less than. Um, Made them feel unappreciated, whatever it was, somewhere along the way, a woman did something to them, and now they stuck in this mind frame of, dang, this is who women are, this is how they are.
But you know what,
You
Chris? They only attack a certain type of woman. They don't
you
attack
just
everyone.
made me think of something, Tiff.
Okay.
Okay, y'all hear about the foreign soccer player that put everything in his mama name, and when he got divorced, all of the she ended up got to pay him child. I mean, not child support. She got to pay him alimony now.
that,
Like,
that was smart. That ain't
it's
got nothing
it's
to do with this. That was just
That,
smart.
that's what I'm at. Like, does that have anything to do with
No,
misogyny?
he was just smart. Um, but I will say this. I think I think with this whole conversation, bro, I think dudes just need to stop being weird, bro. Like, stop being weird, bro. You know how many times I done been rejected, and you know how many times I had my heart broken. You
How many,
lived,
Drew? How many
listen,
times, Drew?
enough. I'm not going through that. That ain't, we ain't talking. Listen, enough times. What I'm saying is, I'm still alive and I'm good. That's the point. You
But
can't
Drew, do you
let
think?
one you can't let one heartbreak or rejection make you hate all women, bro. You will get over that. You will get over your feelings. And it's plenty of women out here you can talk to and do your thing. There's no way I'm thinking about heartbreak from 20 years ago and like, man, you know what? You're gonna treat me like Tanya. Come on, man. Let's like
But
Do you
Drew,
think?
it's
Do you
people
think?
like that at my big age, and like I think Tiff said it earlier, and Chris and if their mama was a single parent, they got an issue with single moms, right? Because they feel like their mama didn't do a good job, or she could have did things different. If the girl in high school didn't choose them and they wanted them, they went after a certain amount of women with numbers. They didn't bite. They created this whole subgroup to just be he-man woman haters forever. And I don't think that's fair. That's your personal trauma. Why don't y'all just get in a support group and talk to each other about it? Because what they're doing is putting on the internet, and it's people between 30s and 40s that's doing it. It ain't them young dudes doing it. It's the 30 and 40-year-old men are doing it. but it's kind of like I can look at a TikTok and search up Manosphere or Passport Bros or Man Got Overlooked. Let's say that's the hashtag. It's a certain type of dude that pulls up. Let's be honest, and it's a certain type of dude that doesn't pull up. But like they always want to say, well, why not get a dude a chance that has the square pocket protector and tech? He born. He
You
don't do
sure
nothing.
he ain't wearing black Air Force Ones?
He wearing those too with white socks and some shorts, jean shorts, to be exact. But my thing is sometimes when they create these subgroups, they gotta look at themselves like, oh, bro, am I really mad at women because my mama wasn't there for me? Am I mad at women because she ain't choose me? But I don't think that clicks in until probably they meet a woman that's compatible with them. You got to stop trying to go for what you don't qualify for. I think I say that all the time, and then they get mad because they can't get the ones they can't get, and that's not our fault. Choose on your level. Stop trying to go up.
I agree with you, D-Dub. If you make it 30,000 a year,
Oh, you can't. We
and,
can't even talk. Hello, what we talking about at this big age? And
especially
what
if you
out of
make it
college?
less than
Yeah.
30,000 a year.
For what?
See,
You need to leave women alone. You need to focus on your life. Focus on yourself. Get it together. Let it go. You don't need to be focused on a woman at 30,000. I'm sorry. You don't need to be doing that.
My
You might need to
17
be a
year
hard
old make more than that working at Taco Bell. Like you not about to come at me and like, you know what I'm saying? We not doing that.
that face, Chrissy. Yeah, right.
I mean, she's not telling a lie.
Yeah. My son got a job at Taco Bell. He made $12 an hour. He you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he making that. You
I
if
know
you
I never
you
broke it
ain't
down
doing what my
to Taco
17
Bell
year
or
old is
something.
doing. You
Grown
not
men
doing what
ain't
my
making no
17-year old
40K.
is doing. We got a problem.
The men ain't out here making no 40K, man. I need to stop them lies.
But
I mean, you
but
ain't
see, but
supposed
this
to
is the
say
thing though, Tip.
it is.
But this is the thing. You got women making 60, 70, 80, $100,000 a year, taking care of them dudes that making 12 or
I
$13
wish
an
them the
hour.
best of luck.
And you know what? If that's fine for her. But
I like that for her.
and
And
that's the thing.
just
Like what
because
D
they got a
Dub.
piece of man, just because they got a piece of a man, they they think they're better than no man.
That's
This the
true.
thing though, JJ. That's the thing. That's what D Dub is saying though. If that's the woman, if that's the woman you gonna go, that's gonna go for you, then so be it. That's the woman that's in your league. But don't try and switch it up. Don't try and shame D Dub or Chrissy or another woman who ain't going for that because this other woman over here will. Go get that other woman over there. Don't try and make these women feel less than or like they standards are too high or any of that
But they want you though.
because they ain't going for you. Well, then you gonna have to step your game up in order to in order to do what it takes to get with
You
And,
got to
me.
climb a mountain at that
You
and
got
age.
to
see,
step. You got to
and,
step your game up.
and with that attitude, that dude gonna go talk to 5 or 6 more dudes that they're gonna feel the same way about him,
And that's how it
which,
happened.
which causes the manosphere.
JJ, pressure bust pipes, but it also make diamonds. So if I
Mhm.
apply the pressure to you and you bust, then that's on you. But if I apply pressure and you shine, you gonna be grateful for that too. So I don't. I mean,
I think it just depends on the dude you're dealing with. You know, a lot of these niggas weak, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Y'all know a lot of these dudes weak, man. You apply a little bit of pressure and it's like, oh, she too masculine. She too this, she too that. Come on, man. All these dudes ain't built for that, man. They ain't built for it tough. And y'all
that's
know
it.
that.
I would say too, to add to that, like these men probably don't want to take accountability for how these relationships with these women ended. They don't want to take accountability on that. They rather blame the woman instead of looking in like, well, how did I contribute to that? Why did I go after that type of woman? Or, you know, they don't want to look at themselves in the mirror.
But that's what I'm saying. This is the thing I don't get about the manosphere. In the manosphere, do they help each other realize, like, okay, dude, you might be a little corny. You might be a little weird. You might be a little different. Or it's okay, bro. She didn't choose you. Go for it and move. And just go for it and move on with your life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
Even Nas got his shift two fixed.
He was fine without it.
I'm
Okay,
He
just saying.
was.
sorry.
He was.
But I don't think women made Nas do that because Nas was already up there.
What's
So I
that?
don't think that was a woman thing. Dude. I don't know how that correlates with the conversation. It just, I don't know.
That was his
But
publicist
hold
or
on,
I'm
but
trying to
somebody.
figure
I
out
don't think
what,
His
Nas is part
public
of the
relations.
manosphere. I don't
His
think
public
Nas
relations.
qualified to be in that
I'm trying to figure out
manosphere.
His
yeah,
PR
he
team made
not.
him get
what
him
does
I'm
Nas
just
reinstated.
saying though. You're like even he improved. So if a
I
guy
mean, but
that
was it
is
an
deemed
improvement? Because
desirable
I'm not a fan
already,
of them veneers. Was it an improvement? Oh, okay, my bad. I'm not a fan.
I just.
what's wrong with the
what does
beaver
Nas
teeth?
What you say, JJ?
what does Nas
Well, I
teeth
was
have to
gonna
Just
do with
say
those
anything?
like
statements.
a man because I knew the women were
Random
gonna say
Dub. Random
he
Dub.
was already desirable. So
Hashtag Random
I'm
Dub. If y'all
saying
understand.
if an already desirable man look to improve himself, then I don't understand
How
why
you
these.
how you know he was
I didn't. They said it. I said I was just assuming they
who
was
was
Hey,
they?
hey, JJ.
Tiffany
Hey, JJ.
and D Dub. I said he fixed his tooth, because I was figuring from my perspective, I was saying, hey, the man he already was. I never heard a woman talk bad about Nas. Let's say that part. So from that point, with that being said, he still felt it was areas he can improve himself in life. And as opposed to talking about the few women that he couldn't get or who didn't like him because he had a chipped tooth, he decided to improve upon that. And I can understand with these
Where you get that
misogynists,
from, Dub?
huh?
Where you get that from?
Because I mean,
He might have been tired of his tooth chip. He wanted to fix it. I mean,
I don't think it had
Yeah,
nothing to do
maybe he
with
was
no
cutting
women.
his lip.
I don't. I
Maybe he was
think
cutting
Nas
his
said
lip
that
every
women
I
want to
time.
fix his
mean,
tooth,
if my tooth was chipped, I don't care about no
but you ain't Nas,
Negroes
Dub.
looking at it.
But you ain't Nas. Hello.
I'm a dude though.
But you ain't Nas. This dude ain't Nas. It make a difference. You ain't Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying? Like it may
I
play
do
a
got
bigger role
wavy
in
hair
her
though.
life than his life.
I do got wavy hair though.
So wait, I got a question. So what like these type of men, they care about more what the men say versus the
That's what
women
I was
say?
getting at, Chrissy. I don't give a damn
Hey,
what no dude saying about, and I thought
hey
if Nas
Chris,
Yeah.
did, so I'm pretty
hey,
sure he did that for
hey
the women.
Chris, I ain't gonna count.
Get anywhere.
Dudes that was out here, dudes, dudes really be doing stuff just to one up another man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I, I think lately they have excluded women out of their competition and focus on what can they do to be better, look better, sound better, dress better than the next man instead of worried about them damn self.
You think that?
And that's the reason why so many young dudes be so jealous about things because they, they feel like they are in competition with other men. You know what I'm
That's because
saying?
they was raised by their
And
mamas and not their daddies.
But JJ, do you think that's what created the passport bros to one up everybody else? Just say I
yeah,
got an exotic woman. You know, we had a trans woman come in the room and say, "Y'all just jealous I'm exotic." And you know, you really, I
Exotic.
mean, technically, you are exotic, basically
And
compared
the
to my
exotic,
standards. You are
the
exotic.
exotic,
What exotic is? She
But I'm
ain't
just,
no
but I'm just saying,
Ferrari.
I'm just saying in general. I think a lot of men like to say, "Well, I got this chick. She from such and such. She got long hair, fat booty, and big tits." You know what I mean? And they like to brag about that. Well, I'm in Colombia or I'm in Turkey or wherever they go to find these women everywhere now.
them
And then they
women don't
still,
want
to
them.
us, they still lame and cornball. So we still laugh at them. It
But
don't change their. They still. I mean, every passport. I have not to this day. In what's the day? 4/24/2023. I have not seen a passport where I was disappointed about going to be a passport.
hey,
Okay,
D,
for
I'm like,
instance,
oh my
that
god,
show y'all talking about, I've never watched it. I don't even know
hey, D
what
Dub,
show.
them niggas look like.
It's not
D
a
Dub,
show.
let me tell you something, D
Not a
Dub.
show.
It ain't.
If you think they lying, you
Could
think
have
these
swore
women
it was a
overseas
show.
don't think they lying too?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the passport niggas think that there's a difference because these women
They just
overseas,
a lick over there.
bro. Let me tell you something. I say this time and time again. When you lame, you lame. If you inherit $1 million, you just a lame nigga with $1 million.
That
That's
part.
it. You gonna forever be lame. That's just what it is, bro. It
And
is.
now you gonna attract the gold diggers because you lame with money.
Exactly, because they know you a lick.
But
That's it.
then they'll come back and
You
create
think
the
you
Manosphere conversation,
Yeah,
Drew,
you
when she
think that
take their
money
money
don't
or
you
get
yeah.
think that money is getting you chicks? It's getting you chicks.
I'm trying to
But you a
find out
lick.
about these
The Tasha say,
passport bros. Though, like,
Tasha say
where is we
lead the
getting a group of them from?
Tasha say lead the passport brothers
I'm
out of.
Man,
cool.
we
We
can
we
leave.
can we can
It don't
rag on
matter.
them
Get it,
all day.
We ain't
I'm
Tasha.
gotta
just
talk
trying
about
to
Get it.
figure
passport,
out
bro.
who I'm ragging on because
You
I don't.
lame.
When you got the show Dub, Google them. Google 'em, okay? It's a long storyline, I promise.
If
We
you
got a show
lame
back
and you
in,
got
I
the
want to say
money,
last year we did in 2022
you a
about them. Go
lame
watch
nigga
it.
with money.
Oh no,
Anybody
I
else who watch it,
mean
go watch the Passport Bro show.
I
Ain't
get
nothing,
that.
ain't nothing you can do about your lameness. I mean, you just lame, bro. It is, man. It is what it is, bro. You just a lame
But Drew,
nigga with
what if
money,
somebody don't know they lame? They think they cool,
bro.
but they
You
don't know.
know you lame, bro. It's no.
JJ
Listen,
got his
D Dub,
hand up.
I'm
What's
sorry,
your hand up for JJ?
JJ, JJ.
Maybe I'm
Yeah, I
lame.
got it. I'm lame to these
But what I'm
passport
saying
bros.
is,
I'm trying to be enlightened.
okay. So let's just say it's different type of levels of lame. JJ, you not a lame, so stop that. Cause it's
You know
some
what he doing.
lame ass niggas out
I
here.
know what he
And I'm talking about niggas that be doing the most. Think about a nigga that be doing the most and he ain't got no money. And then when he gets the money, what you think about to happen? He about to super be doing the most. And everybody around here can see it. Oh, this nigga lame, bro. He just a lame nigga with some bread.
That's
That's
like
it.
Lil Wayne
And that's how
said.
we look at them, Drew.
Niggas get money and act crazy.
But you know what the funny thing about it is? I know some women that I could put on to some of these lanes with money, and they can suck them dry in less than 2 months.
Anton, he
Anybody
out,
lame
man.
on RP, hit D Dub up. I got you. I got you, my guys. I got you.
Hey man, Toxic, go ahead with that, man. Beat it. Beat it, Toxic. Talking about lame is subjective. Beat it. Lame is lame, bro. It is what it
If
is.
you lame, just say
Yeah,
that.
you lame.
But
Say
you know what?
that.
You know what?
Just
You know
like
what?
people,
Seriously, the thing is, it's okay to be a lame. It's a lame woman out there that could be your the perfect partner.
bro. And that's fine. The lady that I'm
Be
supposed to
great
be with
together.
lame, that's my lane though. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna claim my lane. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I
I'm gonna
don't know
claim
what these
my lane.
passport bros is.
And I think
I mean,
everybody
I
might be
know,
lame to
but
somebody. Like
I'm
everybody might
Hey,
be
assuming
lame to
I know.
somebody.
hey, you know,
What you
I
say,
mean,
Anton?
like, yeah, I'm lame to these past. I mean, I know I've heard, conversation, but I figured it was a show or it was a group that was on like a podcast, and they was always talking about how they going overseas and doing the foreign girls because they got
that's
an issue with.
that's 90 Day Fiance.
Anybody can do it for $20.
I mean, I look at that just like them lame
American
shows
dollars.
that be on TV, the Bachelor and the Bachelorette and all of that. That stuff lame to me. Yeah. It's the same difference. And I think that's where that came from. A lot of these people want to be on social media. They want to be social media. Well, I wouldn't say social media, but they want to be, get their 15 minutes of fame. So, 15 minutes of fame, stressed out, and they want to get it any way they can. And this
But Dub,
all
that's
like
why
off
they
of
create. That's
women's
why they
backs.
started doing podcasts and memes and shorts on social media to push that narrative out there. You ain't thought about that yet? Let it click.
That's what
Connect
I'm
the dots,
saying.
my guy. Connect the
That's exactly what I was
one to
saying.
two, three to four, five to six. Guarantee you start looking like how D Dub was right. I want you to remember that.
Oh, I ain't saying you wrong. I was just trying to get clarity on
No, I think we got it's clear as you don't want to see it, my guy.
Hey, man.
But I do.
Anton, you need to go
I told
Google
him go to TikTok.
all this shit that you you keep
you don't know I
questioning.
don't be on no TikTok. I got three things on
Matter of
TikTok,
fact, I'm
maybe
gonna send you
four.
the link right now, Dub, because I care. I want you to be. Y'all see a black woman helping a black man out right now. You see that?
I'm TikTok lame. I'm one of them old dudes that I stopped at like Instagram. After that, it was like a done deal for me when it
They
came
said we
to
don't be having a backs, D Dub. So
Y'all don't.
Hey, man. Shout out to Dub, knowing, man.
E-man woman hater
Just like
on here already. God.
dre- just like White
Jalen,
100,
don't be
man.
mad at us because they talk
Shout out.
about your windbreaker in the chat, okay?
Hey, man. Let get y'all last thoughts, man. Jalen, with the blue robe on, What you got?
No,
What you
this
got to
is my
say,
Harry
man?
Potter hoodie, and fuck y'all. That's
Harry
necessarily how I
Wait,
feel.
that's really a Harry
Potter.
Potter hoodie?
Wait,
I
wait,
thought it
No,
was a
time
look
out,
joke.
time out,
like
time
that's
out.
really like look
Like
Ravenclaw.
this big age?
You got a Harry Potter
Is the
hoodie on, bro?
seashells attached to the hoodie?
What does that have to do? I'm go-
Wait,
I ain't never
what?
seen no hoodie with seashells like mine. Buttons, bro.
these
Maybe a zipper. Oh,
these this is a
that's a
necklace.
necklace.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
I
got
thought those
you.
were like the hoodoo skulls with the garlic and the bones and shit.
Okay, not too much on
These are
Jalen.
these are cowrie shells. They're used for divination.
What,
Oh, I knew it was
what
a
you got,
hoodoo. I
Chris?
knew it was
What you got?
something to do with hoodoo. I knew it.
What you got, my brother? What's your last thoughts on this comment?
It's only
This
hoodoo in
conversation,
America.
Jalen.
My thoughts on this conversation were I think we covered some great ground. I think, we really delved into why the manosphere is the bastion of incompetence, mediocrity, and self loathing that it is. And I think that was apparent not just in the social media spaces we frequent, but definitely in the chat on today's podcast.
So correct.
Oh man.
Hey, man, that was the most. That was the most political answer anybody gave about the manosphere.
Very political.
Very straightforward, and I'm not picking a
That
side.
was very. I don't really know what y'all was talking about because I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy getting clowned in the chat the whole time. So I'm gonna just throw this out there.
Chrissy, what you got?
Um, is the manosphere a mask for misogyny? I'm gonna say no, but I do think it's a mask for um insecurities of men who are not happy with the options that they've dealt with and the type of women that they had. And so they're using pretty much their own trauma to make it seem like they better.
For shizzle.
So
Tip, what you got,
I
Tip?
totally agree with Chrissy. I do not think that the manosphere is a mask for misogyny. I think that these are a bunch of men who think that they have a lot to offer women and that women have not accepted those passes. And so they have decided that, they rather reject women than to continue to be rejected. I think it's a mask for their trauma, their insecurities, and their rejection. And, until they deal with that, it's the manosphere is just gonna keep getting thicker and thicker. Oh, and I think that y'all should
Pause.
like, subscribe, and share the Sexy Cigar Lounge. Yeah.
There you go. My dog Anton, dressed like he about to go do a drive by. What you got to say, my brother?
Well, I feel enlightened about this new generation of rejects that want to take out their hurt, pain, and sorrow on social media. Aside from going to get therapy. Like, that's what therapists for. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't see it no more than that. Like a bunch of men therapizing each other, self medicating through, negative means versus growing up, getting over their inhibitions and learning how to talk to women accordingly so that they can get what they would like from the women or find a woman that, like them. You know. So other than that, follow the Sexy Cigar Lounge on all social media platforms. JJ, need one of them Hasbro. We damn sure gonna need to get pick up one later this week. Next week at the latest.
Maybe I
I
should get
got
some sexy cigar lounge gear too, since apparently everybody hates what I wear.
Yeah, no more Harry Potter hoodies at this event.
That is a great
you.
idea, Jalen. Great idea.
Fuck y'all.
And this
well,
this
since we
polo, by the
talking
way,
about gear,
polo.
we talking about the sexy cigar lounge. Y'all make sure y'all cop one of these shirts out here, man. Sexy Cigar Lounge. We got shirts,
That's
hats,
where I'm going.
cups. Make sure y'all get y'all merch out here. And make sure y'all following, like, subscribe, and feel free to comment. We love the support. We need y'all. We here to talk with y'all every week. So go ahead and follow.
Okay, Chrissy.
Hey,
Look at
bro.
Chrissy stepping
Hey,
in and
Doug, you
stepping
still
up.
look like a Mexican gangster though.
What's up, Holmes?
Ese,
And
What you
local.
got,
Y'all,
Drew?
no
that's
vato.
crazy.
Uh,
Y'all crazy tonight.
it was a great conversation, man. Great show, everybody. Um, this Manosphere, I think y'all need to blow it up. I think y'all need to blow it up. I think a lot of y'all men need to seek therapy. Cause if you still traumatized about something that happened to you when you was in middle school, bro, you got big issues, my guy. And I'm just being 100 with you because at the end of the day, man, heartbreak gonna happen to everybody. It's how you come out on the other side that makes you a man. I feel like, in my personal opinion, um, this hating on women is weird to me, bro. Cause one day you might have a daughter, like JJ said, you got a mother, you got a sister, you got a grandma, you might have a daughter. So you telling me you out here talking greasy about women, and you got a whole 2-year-old daughter at home, and you teach? Come on, dog. Like the math ain't mathing to me, and I'm just being 100 with you. And you know, I just think, man, we got to do better. If we supposed to be the leaders of this black community, bro, you hating on women is not helping that situation at all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all wonder why a lot of us, well, y'all wonder why a lot of these women talk crazy to black men is because y'all not even showing leadership qualities. Y'all too busy worrying about, oh, she making more money than me, she doing this, she doing that. You worried about the wrong stuff instead of focusing on bettering yourself as a man, bettering yourself so you can be better for your kids, for your wife, for your community, period. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we need to be tapping into instead of worrying about what these women do. They're gonna do what they gotta do for themselves. Cause that's just how it is. I mean, we in 2023. A lot of these women, they don't have a man that they can hold on to. But if you not being a man, period, they can't even reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? So I just think we need to focus on, we need to bring that back. We need those OGs back. We need these men that's gonna pour into these young boys. Cause like I said before on the show, a couple shows back, right? It's about these kids now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start pointing to these children because they're gonna be the leaders up next. When we get older, they're gonna be the ones that's running the country and making those decisions. So we gotta start pointing them correctly. That's how I feel. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is Sexy Cigar Lounge. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that bell for the notification. Follow us on our social media platforms at the Sexy Cigar Lounge. JJ, appreciate you for creating this space for us to come on here and have these conversations each and every night. And y'all check us out, man. Check out the merch. We got merch on deck. Hit JJ up at JW the King, man, to get your merch. And make sure y'all, hey, look, you watching this, man, make sure you like this video and share it with your coworkers, your grandma, the people at your church, man. Tell them to come holler at us, man. Come check us out. Back to you, JJ.
For sure. D-Dub.
I like that y'all was all nice and cute and, positive. Don't be the butthole, I guess. I think the Manosphere is a place for people to trauma bond, and come up with so many scenarios and sit in a circle and talk about it and say, what meme we're gonna create this week, what video we're gonna do on TikTok, what are we gonna do to spew the narrative of how black women have come and how far we come up in the world and our expectations and views and things like that. But I do agree with Drew. I make this comment a lot. How would your mother, daughter, sister, auntie, or whatever, or wife, hear the way that these men talk about the women on different social media platforms? How would that affect their real life scenarios? Because a lot of people be capping for attention and storylines and to be, move a storyline together and push a narrative, but that really ain't them. So I challenge a lot of people that's part of the manosphere, the misogynistic men, the male chauvinists, and the ones that pushes narrative on all platforms to invite some of y'all significant others, y'all daughter, y'all nieces, y'all grandbabies, whatever it is, to hear what you say about black women, and then you'll feel a certain type of way that it's not just they will probably come at you the same way we come at you. It's just respect for Black women and Black men we gotta do better with. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you definitely click on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Just like everybody else said before me. Make sure you reach out to JW King on Instagram for our merch. Chrissy had the shirt on. We got the hats, the beanies, the cups. Whatever you need done, we can get it printed for you. So make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications, and actually like the page. Oh, we got like 21, 22 people watching right now. Y'all make sure y'all like it, not just comment in the chat. So make sure y'all like the whole show. Back to you, JJ.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody coming on. I appreciate Chrissy coming in with the merch on.
We miss
Uh,
Chrissy.
I talked to Hookah Brent today. He will be back
Miss
on
y'all.
Friday. He's on a mission right now, but he will be back
Luca
on
Brent.
Friday for Drunk Champs.
Smoking that hookah.
Ooh,
That's
ooh.
Hookah Brent. Hey, shout out to everybody in the
Why
chat.
he got a new name?
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my dog Anton coming up here looking like OG Bobby Johnson.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Shout, shout out to Jalen man
I
coming
ain't know
over
that was
here.
your boy, man. I ain't know that was your boy,
I be
Bobby,
trying to
man.
represent, just trying to represent a little bit.
Shout out to my
Jalen
dog
with the
Jalen coming through, man.
Thanks for coming, Jalen.
Hogwarts finest.
Let's go, Harry Potter.
Heavy
And
Potter.
I appreciate everybody at home that logged on. Please share this with your friends at work, with your co-workers, with your family, everybody. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.